Good morning, students, and good morning, parents. Welcome to EduStar International School. You are watching Class 5 Mathematics, Chapter number 7, Fraction, Part 1. Fraction. The fraction is a part of a whole or a collection. For example, that means when an object is divided into number of equal parts, then the part of the objects represented by a fraction. Let us understand through the example. Here we have 4 circles. The first one full shaded part, that is a whole, and second one we are making half. Making 2 pieces, so only one shaded part is there. The 1 and divided by total number of parts 2, so 1 by 2. And here we are making 4 pieces and only one shaded part divided by total number of parts, so 1 by 4. Here how many shaded part? 3 shaded part, 3 by 4. So how do we call those numbers? The first number 1 whole part, that is 1. And 1 by 2 means half, 1 by 4 means quarter, and 3 by 4 means 3 quarter. A fraction is of the form, that means numerator by denominator. The denominator is not equal to 0. Here a by b is given that the number on the top in a fraction tells us how many parts are taken. This is called the numerator. That means the number on top and the fraction tell us how many parts are taken. Okay, so that is numerator. At the bottom, the number at the bottom in a fraction tells us in how many parts the whole has been divided. So I mean total number of parts, how many, that we want to write. That is called denominator. And in between the two numbers having one line bar is given, that is called fractional bar. Now we are going to study the types of fractions. There are 7 types of fractions, that is like fraction, unlike fraction, unit fraction, proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fraction, and equivalent fraction. So totally 7 fractions are given that. We are going to study one by one. Like fraction. A fraction that has the same numerator. You see here 1 by 4 is given that. Here 2 by 4 is given that. 3 by 4. You see just denominator. Here 4, here 4, here 4. So the 3 fractions are having the same denominator. So these are the fractions of like fraction. So all the denominators are same value. Equal values are given that is like fraction. Then next thing, unlike fractions. Here circle is given that half, that 1 by 2. Here 2 shaded part, total number of parts 3. So 2 by 3. Here 3 by 4. Now you see the denominator 2, here 3 and 4. So all the denominators are different. So these are the fractions are unlike fractions. Okay, denominator same means like fraction. Denominators are different means unlike fraction. And next thing, unit fraction. Here 1 by 4, 1 by 2, 1 by 5, 1 by 23, 1 by 12, 1 by 8, 1 by 6. You see here, which is the common here all the fractions? As 1 is the common for all the fractions. So the numerator is equal to 1 means that is called unit fraction. You want to see only the numerator. So all the fractions are having 1 in the numerator. So these are the fractions are unit fraction. Then proper fraction. The fractions that has the numerators smaller than the denominator. So numerator is smaller than the denominator means that is called proper fraction. So numerator is smaller and denominators are bigger, larger means that is proper fraction. So what example is given by 3 by 5. Then improper fraction. A fraction that has the numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator is called improper fractions. Once again I am telling that a fraction that has the numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator, that is called improper fraction. So here in the numerator 9, the denominator 5 is given. So numerator is greater than the denominator. So this is what fraction? Improper fraction. The next thing, example is given for you more. 3 by 2. See, numerator is more than the denominator. So it is improper fraction. 6 by 3. Yes, numerator is more than the denominator. So it is improper fraction. Here numerator 5 and denominator 5. So both are equal. Already I told that a fraction which is having numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator. So the numerator is equal to the denominator. So this is also improper fraction. And 40 divided by 16. So numerator is greater than the denominator. So these are all fractions are improper fraction. The next thing going to explain. Then mixed fraction. Mixed fractions, a combination of whole and the fraction. The combination of whole and the fraction part. So that is called mixed fraction. So first number, that is the whole number. 1 by 7, that is the fraction part. Then equivalent fraction. The fraction that represent the same part of the whole are said to be equivalent fraction. What is that? The fraction that represent the same part of a whole. The same part of a whole are said to be equivalent fraction. For example, the same circle we are making half. The same circle in the half we are making quarter. And here making the 3. Here the same half we are making so many pieces like that, isn't it? So first one, only one share part. So 1 by 2, that is a whole. Here, how we are making here 2 pieces. Total number of what? 4. So 2 by 4. Then we are making 3 share part. 3 divided by total number of parts 6. 3 by 6. That is equal to, here we are making 4 pieces in total number of parts 8. So 4 by 8. So we are making half. In half we are making so many pieces here. Okay. So that is equal to all those number. So this is the equivalent fraction. 1 by 2 equal to 2 by 4 equal to 3 by 6 equal to 4 by 8. If you reduce the term means you will get the final answer 1 by 2 again. One more example is given that 1 by 2 that is equal to 2 by 4. How? See here, what you multiply by 1 you will get 2 answer. 2, 1, 2 is 2. So what you multiply in the numerator, the same value you multiply by the denominator. Okay, that is the equivalent fractions. So 1 is to 2. Here 2 2s are 4. Then next what is given here? 6 by 12. So what you multiply by 2 you will get 6 here. So 2 3s are 6. So what you multiply in the numerator, the same value you want to use in the denominator. So 4 3s are 12. Here 60 divided by 120 is given that. So what you multiply by 6, you will get 60 here. 10. 6 tens are 60. So the same number used to multiply in the denominator. 12 into 10, 120. So these are all the values are equal. If you simplify, you will get the answer 1 by 2. So this is the equivalent fraction. Next, how to convert improper fraction into mixed fraction. Here, improper fraction is given. We are going to convert into mixed fraction. So the whole part and fraction part is there, means that is mixed fraction. Mixed number. Okay. So here 7 by 3 is given that. So if you want to convert into mixed fraction, means you want to divide the values. So that numerator you can use as the dividend, and denominator values you have to use as a divisor. So top value you have to write inside and bottom values write outside. So how many times of 3's are there in 7 here? 2 times. So write 2 at the top. And 3 2's are 6 you write. Then you subtract the values, you get 1. So after dividing, how you can write here, in what format we are following here. Now you tell 2 is the quotient, 3 is the divisor, and 1 is the remainder. So you can write what format here, Q or by D. So first you want to write the quotient part, that is whole part, the remainder and divisor, that is the fraction part. So Q or by D. You should write on the answer this format, Q or by D. Q for the quotient or for the remainder, D is the divisor. So Q for 2 here and remainder 1 at the top, and write the divisor the same. No change in the divisor. You have to write on like that. So 2, 1 by 3. 2 is the whole part and 1 by 3 is the fraction part. So this is the mixed fraction. We are going to study about how to convert mixed fraction into improper fraction. Here 2, 3 by 4. What type of fraction it is? Mixed fraction. So its whole part and fraction parts are given that. So it is a mixed fraction. That we are going to convert into improper fraction. Here the 4, that is the denominator value is there, no? That denominator you multiply by the whole first. First you want to multiply these two values. So 4 into 2. Write on that, and remainder we are having, no, that we want to add with that. So what you multiply, then you will get one answer. That answer should add with the 3. Add with the numerator. So finally you get the answer. So 4 2's are 8. Then write plus 3. Okay. So 8 plus 3 how much? 11. So write the denominator 4 at the bottom. Okay. So 11 by 4. You want to multiply these two values. Then add with the remainder. Write on the denominator the same value. No change in that. So you get finally 11 by 4. One more example is given for you, 2, 5 by 12. So you want to multiply these two values, denominator and the whole. So you want to first multiply and then you add with the 5. Okay. Then you write 12 is into, write on the 12 denominator into 2, then plus 5. 12 into 2 plus 5 divided by 12. The same denominator you have to write on that. Now you tell 12 into 2 how much now? 24 plus 5 divided by 12. So you multiply, then add with the remainder. So 24 plus 5 divided by 12. That equal to 29 by 12. The next thing, use less than or greater than symbol. 4 by 7, 1 by 7 are given. Can you tell both fractions are what type of fraction? Already we have studied 7 fractions. Okay, in which type it is? as this is like fraction because the both fractions are having same denominator. So both are having same denominator means just you have to see the numerator. So in numerator 4 and 1 you have to see which numbers are having more, which is more value, 4 or 1. 4 is a greater 1. So you should open your mouth towards the 4. Whether the given fractions are like fraction means you should see only the numerator which is greater. Which is greater, you should open the mouth towards that number. And the next one example is given 5 by 13 and then 7 by 13. So you see here both are fraction. What fraction now? As these fractions are also like fraction because both denominators are having same denominator. So now you check the numerator. In first 5 and second one 7s are given that. So which is the greater one here? 7 is greater. So you should open the mouth towards 7. Okay. So it is very easy. Given the fractions are like fraction means just you see the numerator which is greater towards the number you should open the mouth. Then 2 by 9. 5 by 6 are there. Now we tell both fractions are what type of fraction? As unlike fraction. What fraction they are? Unlike fraction because the both denominators are different. Okay, both denominators are different. So it is unlike fraction. How we can find the which is greater fractions among the two values? So I am going to tell easy way for you to find. Here what is given in the top numerator? 2. That 2 you have to multiply by the second fraction denominator. Okay, first number numerator and second number denominator you should multiply. Okay, then second number, first number denominator and second number numerator you have to multiply. First you have to write 2 into 6. Okay, where it is 2 here in the numerator, so write the same place here. Okay, 2 into 6 equal to 12. And here what we have the numerator 5. Write the same place below the fraction. So 5 into 9. Okay, that numerator and this denominator you have to multiply. So 5 into 9 how much? 45. So which is the greater value, 12 or 45? So 45 is only more value, isn't it? So it is in on which side, left side or right side? Right side. So you should open the mouth towards the right side. Okay. Which is greater here? 45 is the greater. So you should open the mouth towards that number. So 2 by 9 is less than 5 by 6. Now we are going to identify the pair of equivalent fractions. How we can find the equivalent fractions? So you have 125 divided by 300 and 5 by 12 are given. Here we are going to apply the cross multiplication. Already I told before to put symbols. The same cross multiplication we are going to apply here. So 125 divided by 300 and 5 divided by 12. We are going to apply here cross multiplication. So take the first fraction's numerator and multiply by the second fraction denominator. Okay. The next thing, first fraction denominator and multiply by the second fraction numerator. So 125 into 12 how much now? 1500. And 300 into 5 how much now? Is equal to 1500. So both are getting equal value means so that pairs of equivalent fraction. Okay. Suppose the both values are not equal means that is not equivalent fraction. Okay. So both products are equal. So it is 125 by 100 and 5 by 12 are equivalent. Find the first three equivalent fraction. Here 3 by 7 is given that 3 by 7 you want to multiply by 2, 3, 4 like that it is going on. Okay. So you multiply by first 2 by 2. What do you multiply in the numerator? The same value used in the denominator. So 2 by 2. Okay. While finding the equivalent fraction, you multiply by 2, 3, 4 like that. So what you multiply in the numerator, the same value we want to use in the denominator also. So 2 by 2. Now you multiply 2 3s are 6 and 7 2s are 14. So 6 by 14. Then you write the same value 3 by 7 into what do you want to multiply? 3 by 3. Next value. Okay, multiply by 3. First we multiply by 2, next we multiply by 3. 3 by 3. 3 3s are how much? 9. 7 3s are 21. So 9 divided by 21. Then you multiply by 4. Then multiply by 5, 6, it's going on like that. So 3 by 7 into 4 by 4 is equal to 7. 3 4s are how much now? 12. And 7 4s are 28. So 12 by 28. Okay. So we found the first three equivalent fractions. So all the red values are equivalent fractions. So therefore 3 by 7 is equal to 6 by 14 is equal to 9 by 21 is equal to 12 by 28. So these are all first three equivalent fractions for 3 by 7. Now we are going to check your answer. Worksheet number 6, chapter number 6, factors and multiples. Row letter 1, fill in the blanks. In first slide I give 4 sums. Check your answer with your answer sheet. The next 4 sum I gave. Next 2 sums in the row letter 1. In row letter 1 I gave totally 10 sums. Then row letter 2, answer the following questions. Here I gave 3 sums. Next slide I gave 5 sums. Just take snap and check your answer. Then next 2 sums, next 3 sums. Then next 3 sums. In row letter 2 totally I gave 11 sums. Check your answer thoroughly. Next you are all going to write the math homework. Chapter number 6, factors and multiples. Page number 40. Exercise number 3, 4 and 5. Both are word problems. Page number 41. Exercise number 4, 4 and 6. Those are all word problems. Page number 43. Exercise number 5, 1 and 3. Do in your math homework note. Thank you students. Thank you parents. We will meet in the next class.